So just a quick update on a few Forex charts. The algo's going very well and my discretionary trading's going awesome. Haven't had good conditions like this for a long time in Forex, and hopefully it keeps going. Went through a pretty tough patch there for a while, and then it's really come good again now. And so the algo is going well. Some really good profits on this one. This is the one that trades 4 different pairs, and it's going quite well. See nice profits here, and that's just in one day, and not bad. And this one's the one that trades only pound US. This day here is set to trade shorts only. You can set it to trade shorts only. You can set all different types of strategies with it. That's the key with trading algos. You can't. It's not just people got this idea they're going to turn it on and leave it go. And you see all people, oh, I got this algo and it didn't work, and I got this algo and it traded for a while and I had to turn it off because it started losing money. And that's what happens with algorithms. They do work in certain conditions, and then they stop, and they don't work so well in other conditions. So what you've got to do is you've got to have the algo running, and you've got to have quite a few different demo accounts going. You can have one license, but you can have unlimited demo accounts with these algos. So what you've got to do is have different strategies running, and when one starts to not work anymore, you'll have others that are working, so you'll turn those on, and you also got to be turning it on and off during announcements. There's one that actually filters out announcements that I'm looking at, so I might have a go at that one too. So I might have potentially three algos running. But so far, like, these do take losses, of course. Obviously they do, and when they take losses, they take pretty big losses. So you got to. One thing I learned from that, listening to that girl in Thailand that trades that, what's the name? I think it's called G Pro or something. G Pro from the one that she got, but it's too expensive. It's $1,000 for that one. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for an algo, but I don't know whether she got it cheaper or whatever, or they give it to her for free because she talks about it or whatever. But she turns hers on and off during announcements, and she also wires her account down to every month. She starts with only 2,000 on her account and wires off the profits, and that's what I'm doing too. So she's already done extremely well with hers. She hasn't been running hers for that long, but she's done extremely well with hers. And there's a few. You get a lot of idiots making comments. The only way you can test it is to look at it yourself and find out for yourself and run the tests and get your own data, because a lot of these algo, when they put them on FXCM or whatever, they can cherry pick data when it went well. They put up 3 months when it went really well or something like that or whatever, and you don't get a full picture of what it was like over the long term. So there's a lot of scams out there. A lot of people making comments that they really don't know what they're talking about, and it's just a bit of a disaster really out there. So the only way you can find out, I've researched algos for about 2 years, finding out what somebody asked me. I was talking about mirror trading, and somebody said to me, why wouldn't somebody just follow the person at the top of the gainers list? And I said, that's a good question. I wonder why. It took me a little while to find out why, but these people, the top gainers, they don't stay there for very long. That's why the high gainers are the ones that burn out very quick and they drop off the top of the list very quick. They don't stay there very long, so do a bit of research, you find out a lot of things. And the slow and steady ones, they're the ones that the algos that are slow and steady, people don't want to really follow those as much, but they're the ones that survive over the long term. So that's how I learnt. So anyway, that's enough about that for now. But let's go, just a quick update. I've got a couple of people that are following the progress of this, so just letting you know how it's going. Let's have a look at some Forex charts now. The dollar really rejected off this. We're into a downtrending channel here now. On the daily, the weekly is broken out of this ascending wedge, and it's now a counter trend on the weekly because it's below the Kijunsen, and the weekly MACD's crossed down. So this is of course due to the Federal Reserve, and it's given us some real nice conditions to trade now. It's a bit choppy in this condition here. When we got this double top forming here, we got a bit of a sideways movement here for a while, and now we've got a bit more clear outlook now, so it's quite good. And let's have a look at, there's been some awesome charts on Forex, really good. US dollar, Jaffy, really nice. Look at that. These are all going to be weekly, daily, so look at that, ripping. Really good. Since May. Yes, Aus dollar Swiss. Aus dollar Swiss has been good. That's turned up now. That downtrend on the daily's just broken now. It's gone into a mean reversion now on the daily. That was a ripper. Euro CAD's been good. When you get Euro CAD weekly and daily matching up, it's awesome on the smaller time frames to trade. Euro pound, this one is stubbornly holding up. I can't believe it. It's just defying gravity here. When it comes down, boy, am I going to be ready for it. I don't want to go for it when the MACD's in divergence like this. I'm waiting for this. I've been waiting for this I thought it was going to break down here, but it held on and pushed higher. Look at the weekly, dead flat. That's a dead giveaway. There's a bit of work to do. Might be still another couple of weeks yet. That's why look how it came off this double weekly bottom here. That's what caused it. The multiple bottom here on the daily, and then boom, up she went. Oh, did I get some good profits on this on the way up? Excellent, awesome. Now I should get just as good on the way to, if it. The pound's obviously very weak against the euro, but we'll see. We'll get some out of this anyway. On this, when it breaks down here, it's got to break down at some point. I'm going to be ready. And Euro NZ been awesome. Look at that flat Kijunsen on the weekly, awesome. Look at that, beautiful. And Euro NZ, pound Oz has been good, real good one. That's awesome. Had the weekly in agreement. That's that weekly candle there. This one is back here, starting back here. So had the weekly MACD and the daily have been in agreement here and here. So we've got some real good. That's what my favourite is, when it's weekly and daily are in agreement. That's my favourite. I trade them on the shorter time frames, obviously on my short-term template, obviously not the weekly, daily, but just saying what the high time frames are showing us here, just as an idea. Pound CAD has been absolutely awesome. Look at that. I mean, honestly, what can you ask for? Can you get better than that? I mean, Jesus. Since May it kicked off. Everything kicked off since May. It's just been awesome. Look at that pound Swiss. Pound Swiss has been beautiful. Look at that flat Kijunsen on that. Beautiful. It's overextended now. It's trying to mean revert back up to the 100 now, and probably try to come back up to the. Jesus, that's been good. Good. Good action on that, good strong action. Look at that, the weekly and daily have been in strong agreement here. It's been awesome. Pound Jaffy also very good. Look at that, flat Cajanson. What a fantastic move that was. Pound NZ been also good. This is yes, again we've got the weekly and daily. We had the weekly and daily in agreement there. NZ CAD, yeah, beautiful. Again the same thing. We had the weekly. Weekly was in agreement here, and daily again. We've got a bit of a flattening out here now, a bit of a consolidation here now. So you could expect a move to the upside here, back to this, towards this flat Cajanson. We don't know yet. NZ, this is an example when it reverts back up after it breaks. Look at that, boing, straight down. Look at the weekly MACD here, my God. Now it's been reverting back up, so we're hitting this to the upside. It's a main reversion, so you can only trade this on the intraday. US dollar CAD, beautiful. Look at that. US dollar CAD's been awesome. And that's it. But boy, oh boy, what a feast. What a bloody feast. Since mid-May roughly, it's just kicked off. Really huge. It's one of the best times I've had trading Forex for a long time. It's been absolutely awesome. I hope this was just an idea to show you what I've been doing. I wish I could get people to take an interest in this, but people don't seem to be interested, whatever reason. They want to scalp and whatever. That's up to them. They're interested in whatever. I can't do much about that. I can only show what I do. If anyone's interested to know, what can I say? All right, bye for now.